for all your comic book needs. Check out alteregocomics.com for action figures, statues, collectibles, comic books, and much more. Link is in the description below. Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Figure Wednesday. Today I will be reviewing the Jakks TNA Deluxe Impact Series 10 Miss Tessmacher figure. I believe this is her very first action figure, which is cool. They did a great job. It looks just like her in my opinion, and it's in a great attire. So let's take a look at her up close. As you can see, Miss Tessmacher is in a standard pose. You can see a picture of her here in that attire. It says Series 10 here, Miss Tessmacher below down here. It has company information and says Deluxe Impact up top. Looking at the back, you can see it says Deluxe Impact Wrestling at the top. Also in the set is Rob Van Dam, Rob Terry, Kurt Angle, Miss Tessmacher I'm reviewing, and Crimson. And it says Deluxe Series 10 here, has a bunch of company information at the bottom. So let's take a look at her out of the package. Alright guys, so here we have the Jakks Deluxe Impact Series 10 Brooke Tessmacher figure fresh out of the package. Overall, I'd say it's an awesome figure. It's very detailed. It looks just like her in my opinion. Kind of a cartoony version, but it's still fine. It's a great figure. Be careful with the wrists as they're kind of fragile. Just because their arms are thinner, so you gotta be careful when you first open it. But otherwise, I highly recommend it. So let's take a look at her up close. As you can see, she has her smiling head scan. Since Brooke is always happy, she's a very funny person if you ever really get to talk with her. I was lucky enough to have her in my documentary I did, so she's really cool. So I'm excited to have a figure of her now for my collection. She has a ball jointed head that goes left and right, as well as up and down, but it's kind of hard because of her hair that restricts some of her movement. But you can still see all the nice detail in her head sculpt. Going down to her upper torso, you can see she's wearing her red, white, and blue attire. She has ball jointed shoulders on both arms, as well as swivel bicep joints, typical elbow joints, and swivel wrist joints, as you can see here, and wrists that go up and down as well. You can see the red and blue designs along with the white stars on her elbow pads, so that's a nice added detail. And there's just the rest of her attire there. Going down to her lower torso now, she has a chest joint. She has a painted on belly button. She has a swivel waist joint, as well as ball jointed legs that go upward and outward as well. And she has swivel thigh joints. Just be careful, you don't want to force it, but you can see it better on this leg. Looking at her attire here, she has the white design with the blue star, and before I forget, she also has her little wrist tattoo here, if you could see that. So that's a nice little added touch as well. Going on to her knees, she has typical knee joints, not double jointed like most deluxe figures have. She has her blue knee pads with the white stars. They don't restrict the knee movement at all, so that's nice. And she has her tall black boots with the laces painted on, as well as typical ankle joints. She doesn't have ball jointed ankles like the other deluxe figures do, so you'll have to swivel her legs to really get that. Yeah, I'm not going to force that leg, I don't want it to break. But yeah, that's a look at Miss Tessmacher, or Brooke Tessmacher, whichever you want to call her. It's a great figure. Once you're able to find her at retail, I highly recommend picking her up. So yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure to like Figure Friday on Facebook to suggest future reviews you'd like to see on Wrestling Figure Wednesday. And I will see you next week. Thanks.